So Representative Louie Gohmert gave a speech last week to a young conservatives group, and he pulled a classic Gohmert. So he was speaking about gay people, and he said the following, quote, "The Supreme Court wants you to forget what Moses said and God said. We're God, and you go by what we say." Yeah, what a great way to run a government. We could take 4 heterosexual couples married, put them on an island where they have everything they need to sustain life, then take 4 all-male couples and put them on an island with all they need to sustain life, take 4 couples of women married, put them on an island, and let's come back in 100 to 200 years and see which one nature says is the preferred marriage. So, gay marriage is wrong and shouldn't be allowed, because if you put all gay people on an island, they'll die off. So because they can't reproduce, we must not allow it? Well, Louie, by your own reasoning, any couples that can't have a baby, and there are many for various reasons, the state shouldn't allow them to get married. All old people, there comes a time when you're too old to reproduce. Should all those people? You have to get divorced. August 19th for you guys is your divorce day. The state says so because you're not allowed, you can't create babies anymore, so you're not allowed to stay together. I thought you loved small government. That's really big government. For the government to say we're going to micromanage and it's all about how fertile you are and how much you reproduce. For the good of the state, you must reproduce. That sounds a lot like somebody in like the 1930s and 1940s. I'll let you fill in the blank with who you think that is. No, but think about that reasoning. Because if you put gay people on an island, they can't reproduce, therefore no gay people should be allowed to get married. The purpose of marriage is not whatever Louie Gohmert says the purpose of marriage is. People get married for a variety of different reasons. And this idea that, like, as he's spoken about before, that you have gay people imposing their will on straight people, that's utter nonsense, because think about what would actually have to happen for that to be the case. I've spoken about this before, but a gay bigot would be a gay person who says, I want to only allow gay marriage, and I want to ban straight marriages. Not a single gay activist I know has ever said that, ever. So the position of the liberals and the LGBT activists and gay people is, hey, how about to each their own? How about if gay people want to get married, they can get married. If straight people want to get married, they can get married. If anybody wants to get married to anybody, they can get married as long as they're consenting adults. So they're the ones who are most open-minded. They're the ones who are not oppressing anybody. They're the ones saying, we like freedom. It's you, Louie, that says, no, I want to impose my beliefs based on my religion, my opinion of my religion, on everybody else. So you're the one that's tyrannical. You're the one that's dictatorial. And you admitted it. You said, the Supreme Court wants you to forget what Moses said and God said. We're God and you go by what we say. You're saying that's your reasoning. My reasoning is religion. Well, that reasoning does not work. It does not fly in a secular government, you dipshit. Any more than if a Muslim guy came to Capitol Hill and said, all right, Sharia says fuck the gays, so let's stone gays to death. Are we all on board? My God says it, and I'm going to implement it. That's what I'm going to fight for because I'm a Muslim. I'm a fundamentalist. I believe in Islam. I believe in Sharia. If he said that, what would you say? Would you say, well, look, man's using sound reasoning. He's going by his religion. No, you'd say, oh my God, separation of church and state. Now I believe in it. But when it's, you try and impose your religion via the state, all of a sudden you don't give a fuck about separation of church and state, and you love theocracy. Because as I've said before, and you've made utterly clear, Louie, you are the American Taliban, whether or not you acknowledge it.